Friday night. It's kind of nice to have it spacious in here. I think I need a cocktail. Can I have a drink, a red wine, whoever's coming up? Thank you. I want to welcome everybody here today. I can't see a thing. I'm Millie. For those of you who don't know, I'm Millie Mae Smith. Howdy. You know, who's back there? You guys should come on up here if you're, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm performative. So what do you guys think of this new space in here, huh? It's kind of nice. I don't know if those of you who have been here before. It's deep, it's deep. We have a great show tonight. What do we have? We have Somebody's Daughters. We have a film by Gary Katz. We have Melissa Strong singing opera. We have Stephen Elston, a favorite here, also known as Monk. He's going to be getting out of a plastic bag, and he's all shackled and all kinds of stuff. And of course, star of Page, Screen, Radio, and Canvas, or Enslaved, Tony Fitzpatrick. I'm kicking off my little things here. Oh man, thank you. This is the waitress. Everyone say hey.
Millie, there might be a short in your microphone.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Just finish up. Excuse me for just one moment. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. All right. Okay. Get these drunks out of here. I am so glad I chose the right table to put my drink on. I tell you. But they sure smell good. Someone is wearing some nice stuff coming off that table. Well, I'm just going to start the show off. I feel like I'm performing to a football field without this wall there. Jesus. Hey! I'm just going to start the show off with a little song. This is a number I wrote, I don't know, a couple years ago. I had just gotten an Italian beef. You know, I love them. They were so good. You know, they dunk them and stuff. And I was putting my peppers on. I was driving in my car, putting my peppers on the stoplight, right? And so I'm opening up the wrapper, and I look inside the wrapper. And I see the words, eat out. And those two words were just ringing. As I was driving, they was ringing. I was eating, they was ringing. And this song came into my mind. And I wrote it right there on the wrapper. It's called Bury Me on Cadillac Road. And I'm just going to count it off here. Oh, and where's my lovely sister Willie? There she is. She's not up here right now because she's doing tech. Hey, there you go. I can't see you. Okay, here we go. Thought I was living right, singing my song night after night, but somewhere down the line something went wrong. Too much whiskey here, too little loving over there. Be in the right place, the wrong time, all of my life. So won't you dress me up right, in sequins oh so bright, and bear me down on Cadillac Road. Success didn't happen down here, and I don't know what's gonna happen up there. So just lay me with the stars when I go. I was raised to believe that hard work would one day pay. Well, here I am still waiting for that day. As I watch the years go by, I begin to realize that maybe it was all just a lie. So won't you dress me up right, in sequins oh so bright, and bear me down on Cadillac Road. Success didn't happen down here, and I don't know what's gonna happen up there. So just lay me with the stars when I go. At 16, I was bright-eyed, 25, still believing, 37, wondering when success would come. Now I'm a bit older and a hell of a lot bolder, but my faith may not make it another round. So won't you dress me up right, in sequins oh so bright, They can bury me down on Cadillac Road. Oh, success didn't happen down here. I don't know what happened up there. So just lay me with the stars when I go. That was good. That was good. That was fun. Okay, I guess I'm gonna bring on the next act, I guess you would say. Willie, honey, you ready there on the tapes?
I'm ready. Hang on, let me check with them, make sure everything's okay.
You know, someday I'm gonna give myself a real place with some real helpers, no family. I mean, not that, you know, I don't mean nothing by that. No, I don't mean it. I really don't mean that.
You mean I'm not a technical?
No, I mean it'd be nice just for you to be able to sit here and be pretty, not sweat. You know what I'm saying? You know, real hot place.
Okay, you
Sweat.
ready?
Got some big things in the works. Let's write them down. Hold on. I want to hear a big orchid show round of somebody. I realized after I'd gotten here that we didn't have any decorations, so I found this. I guess we don't have any up anymore. Oh well. I don't know nobody spit nothing at me while I'm writing. Somebody's daughters. I want to hear a big fat orchid show round of applause. Somebody's daughter. You guys have a show coming up, right? You want to do a little trailer? You want to introduce your friend? Oh, you have a family. Wow. Nice. hot. That stuff's hot. I should do some Millie orange.
Mine high.
Well, we have a show coming up, and it's going to open on November 4th, which is a Friday, and we put all that stuff out there for you to want to come see it, okay?
And Fridays and Saturday nights, all the way through November at least, and it's very funny.
Nice eyelashes. Thank you. All right. Hey, if there's some out there, give it to me too. I'll take some of that stuff.
Thank you.
Good night, ladies. Well, thank you. If you need a drink. All right, some of your daughters. I think it's kind of hot in here. Doesn't like a couple of, I tell you. All right, this is like the old days, me doing this all alone up here. Okay, next we're gonna bring on Melissa, honey, you out there?
Over here.
Oh, okay. How you feeling? Feeling ready? Okay. Why don't you come on up here? This is Melissa Right, strong. Okay, take it away, Melissa.
Oh, I'm singing two pieces. One is an aria from an opera called Gianni Sacchi. If anyone saw the movie Room with a View, the mio bambino d'oro. And it's another piece that's an art song by Robert Schumann, who is the king of art songs. I don't know what else to say. He went crazy. I think he got divorced. That's what happened. That's all you know about Robert Schumann. So, what is it? It's a dedication to his wife, Clara Schumann, who was
We can't hear you.
Talk louder.
Yeah.
Oh. The first piece I'm doing, honey, it's called Big Mona. Oh,
As long as you just sing. Just knock them out with your voice.
Do it to him.
Thank you. restaurant. That was beautiful. That was very nice. Gary, you want to do? One of you guys want to do me a favor and turn your movie on? It's all set up. I just need someone to turn it on. I mean, not yet. Okay, we got this all set up. We've been really working on the technical end of things, and we got things really hopping. We got tape down there, and we got a mark. Come on out, honey. Here we go. Okay, good job. Good job, Billy. Okay, one. There's the first leg. We got two marked right here. And three. That is hot.
It only took us 10 months to get that tape down.
Now, Steve, I'll need you to unplug. I hope this projector hasn't removed. Honey, could you unplug that? Now, you want to ride?
Uh-huh.
We're just getting slick. Vegas is next. I don't know where it went, honey. Just do it with your hand. Sorry. Next is a film called Let Me Out by Gary Katz.
Should I write Gary or let me out?
Let me Gary. Well, do Let Me Out, because it's the title and all. Wow, where'd you get all that money? Hey. Well, I just want to take this moment here to thank everyone for coming. I really do. And also thank people like Willie Mae, my sister, without whom the show could and of course, Alicia Healy back there, who's always coming through, and Peter, and Linda Millen, who's out there somewhere, and of course people on the bar, and my parents, and and the members of the Academy. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the lights, and then, okay, good.
Oh, she wants me to talk. What am I supposed to say? No, not yet. Oh, I don't have any jokes. What? No. Yeah, but shut the curtain, sweet. Yeah. Okay. Should we undo the blinking lights? No. She did it anyway for us.
All right, later roll. Hey, none of that fun.
Anna is a girl. She has a book and goes to school. She also has a brother. The brother is called Carl. Carl is a boy. He is a pupil and goes to school. Anna has no sister. Carl has no brother. Carl and Anna are pupils. They have a father and a mother. What is the father's name? He is not a pupil. He is a man. The mother's name is Mrs. Brown. She is not a pupil. She is a woman. Does the father go to school? The mother is not going to school. Only the mother and sister go to school. Carl has a father and a mother.
I'm saying the money you give. I'm saying you're joining the Boy Scouts. I'm saying your good works in the nostrils of God. And He'll save you, sir.
As Republicans, remembering House Speaker O'Neill's recent comments that there would come a time that Democrats would have to play hardball with the president, asked all Republican members to play baseball match back to their home district. That special baseball for golf fans have been made up. Democrats who are supporting the Reagan budget cut. Well, you know, I'm just a worm, grunting and plodding
long they make it to the desk. Only the brother and sister go to school. Carl has a father and a mother.
I hope all you think about that little movie when you go out to vote. You know what I'm saying? Might have been made 7 years ago, but you know, things ain't changed much. They only gotten sweeter. Well, you know what? It's already time for intermission. Unless you guys want to skip it. Anyone have to pee? Oh, my little alcoholic sister.
I've been taking care of things.
Did you give me red wine, honey? I really like that film, Gary. I looked at it earlier. I thought it was really nice. Okay, well, all right, we'll take a short, like 5 minutes or something. Does that sound good? Sure. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we have, you know, the 40-second streak, or Mystery Talent 120, which is 40 seconds to do whatever you want, or 120 seconds to do whatever you want up here. And I guess you could see me. Well, I have to go to the bathroom real bad. So, see Willie?
Okay.
You want to do that? Okay, Willie will collect names for those of you who wanted to come up here and, you know, do a show and tell. Or we had show and tell last month, and it was quite successful. So if anyone has anything out there they'd like to show us and tell about, you know, I mean, nothing long, you know, something. I mean, keep it, you know. Keep it within time. I mean, right, like 40 seconds, you know. I ain't talking inches here, talking seconds. So I'm gonna, I guess, break, okay? And you guys all hang out and talk, and we'll be back. Are you sure you're gonna be okay doing that? I tell you, this girl can do everything. She is my tech queen. All right, let's have a hand for Willie. How about it? And she looks hot to boot. I mean, that's the whole thing. Look at her. Come on, honey. Let me give you the. It's her youth, you know. I looked like that when I was young too. Hot, man. She's hot. Oh yeah. Okay. Nothing. I just thought of something. Do I want to share it with the class? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get going with the open mics. I won't do a song because I can't really. The only thought.
Do an old one.
We got an election. Do Mr. Reagan.
Oh, come on, man, I'm saving it. Saving it for the end, you know, send them out for boom. Since it's going to be the last time I'm going to do it. But if things go as they're looking, I may be able to just switch the words around. You know what I'm saying? Just exchange the name. I ain't going to say it. I hope everybody is registered in this room. Is everybody registered to vote? Okay, and I hope you're all going to go out there and vote for the right candidate. I ain't going to name any, I'm not going to name any names, but I would suggest not voting for the man whose name rhymes with Kush, okay? I don't know, you know, I ain't going to get political or nothing. All right, so let's see here. Oh, I know. Oh, should I sing? No, we'll never get out of here if we don't do open mics. Okay. All right, I can only think of one song off the bat. But you guys heard it last week. You care about hearing it again? I mean, last month. Tell you, one wine and she's out there. Some clickers. Anyone have any drumsticks?
I got a spoon.
Shh, don't get with All right. Let me think of it. Toothbrush. Are you trying to give me a little hint? I got some deodorant and I got some soap for you. I got a makeover coupon. You need it. All right, here we go. This is the one that got me in trouble with the hairy armpits. Now I'll clean now. Okay, I guess I can do that other one, freelance romance. Nah. I do that one with the, you know. Let me think of how it goes. Hey, it sounds like Honky Tonk Woman, doesn't it? Making the boys. Okay, let me think. Wouldn't that be cool if that just happened, you know, if life was just like that? Right out there they came. That'd be so hot. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Said you were going bowling with the boys to have a few drinks and make a little noise. Well, sure you had a few drinks and sure you made some noise, but it wasn't with the boys and it wasn't in the bowling alley. Your loyalty went a walking, and my fingers doing some talking, and signing on that dotted line. You said you were going down to the corner, pick up some milk and some cigarettes. Well, sure you went down to the corner and did some picking up, but it wasn't no milk and it wasn't no cigarettes. Your loyalty went on walking, my fingers doing some talking, and signing on that dotted line. You begged me for just one more chance. We're gonna break it down here. Melting my heart with romance. Next thing I knew, you were in somebody else's pants. Your loyalty went a walking, and now my fingers doing some talking, and signing on that dotted line. Yes, I'm signing. I don't want to do it, but I'm signing on those DIVORCE dotted line. Thank you very much. This has kind of got a nice sound to it, huh? Who's this? Billy Jonas. Oh, all right, I better run. Oh. Where is he? Is he out there now? Good. Oh, that's it. I ruined it. I like the guy, you know. I think he's real hot. Okay, so I'm just going to get shoving on this, and I'm going to bring up the first open macker. Oh, you know, by the way, I want to apologize for last month, those you was here. I was kind of cranky, you know, and I realized that in my that I had PMS. You know, I realized the next day that's what that was, so I just want to apologize. That wasn't any of you, okay? I don't want you to take it personally. All right, I just want to get that out of the way. Okay, I'm going to bring up next for the open mic. Honey, you want to ban this? Or you want to just sit there and have your cocktail? You need to do that?
No,
She is hot, I tell you. Okay, I'm going to bring up, without further ado, for our first, she's going to be doing 120 seconds. Miss Paula Killen, a favorite here. No?
She kind of looks like somebody we know.
I don't know who you Maybe a model. Oh, that was a model. For those of you that don't know me, I, of course, am a dream weaver. Some of you ask, now, what is a dream weaver? Well, I was sitting there thinking, and I whipped one up for you. You didn't know it.
But Marilyn was born in this small town called China. And Marilyn, she was a curse for being a blonde baby, so her parents sold her to a wicked witch so that she could be that witch's maid. Well, she wouldn't do no windows, that Marilyn wouldn't, so that witch locked her up in a tower chamber. And men, they'd come around and try to save Marilyn, but on the way up the tower chamber, they would be blinded by the light of her hair, fall off down like flies and die. Well, that witch, she got tired of paying the mortician, so she sold Marilyn to a kabuki dance troupe that was touring the Bible Belt. In them days, Marilyn came complete with white clown makeup, black yarn wig with knitting needles to hold it onto her head with. By the time Marilyn hit Little Rock, she was already a sensation. But she was getting so tired of dancing in churches because them preachers didn't know the meaning of no. So one day Marilyn, she escaped out the pews and went running for the hills that was really a forest. And she was running so fast that them trees was running with her till one weaselly tree laid down right dead in front of her. And boom, Marilyn busted her head. When Marilyn woke up, she had a big old bump that she rubbed. She was laying on her Oreo-shaped pink bed and the bathtub had overflowed. She decided it was time to call another star on the telephone, Eddie Murphy. She called and she said, Eddie, did you know that all of my windows is eyes and the shades is eyelashes, and my door is a big juicy pair of red lips with a fish hook for a knocker? And Eddie said in his Mr. T accent that he pitied the fool that didn't play it cool. He took off his sunglasses and told Marilyn to get a tan. That's when he hung up the telephone. Now Marilyn still wondered when Joe DiMaggio was going to stop sending her flowers. But she didn't have time to cry now. She just got up off that pink bed and went to the bath, put on all of her clothes, laid in to practice her no.
This is much nicer than my bottles of beer, ain't it? It's like much classier. I was afraid to say it, but I'm going. I said it classy. Well, let's see if we have that. Do you want to do this? Yeah? Yeah, you want to? Come on up. Your name was? Julianne. I just met her out there. I was wandering around. Julianne, let's have a big round of applause. She wants to do a song for us.
The French smell.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, wide and wide can I. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. I got goosebumps. That was great. You teach me how to hit that note. That was great. I was freaking, man. I was freaking. That was hot. That was great. You know, and a lot of times you get these people out of the audience and they're Dutch. You know what I'm saying? And you just hoping they aren't. Yeah, that was hot. Okay, I'm gonna take this little moment to make a plug here. This is a drawing by Michael Lash, who is one of my favorite artists and a lovely human being who comes to this show all the time. Makes me even lovelier. I'll pay you guys. Michael, did you put some on the tables?
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. He has got, well, I'll give this to you then, an exhibition of works by Michael Lash. November 5th is the opening. Those are always good. They give you free, free stuff, drinks and stuff. At Nancy Laurie's Gallery discovers it's 1630. This is a fancy place on LaSalle, Jesus. 1632 North LaSalle. You know what? There's also an open book signing. He's got a book with all his drawings and all this stuff. And I think also at the next Orchid show he may do a book signing. So, you guys can all come. And if you all remember, I don't know those of you who were here, he did the drink for a drawing. Him and 5 other artists. They all, you'd give them a drink, they give you a drawing. A lot of you are heavy art collectors because of that night. And they were paying for it for a couple of days. All right, so, you guys should go, because this is going to be a good time. And Michael's just the greatest guy in the world. And he's a good drawer, too. Oh, who's next?
I'm waiting.
Honey, you're next.
Oh,
that's right. You know who it's time for. My lovely and well-educated, well, actually, she's kind of naive artist, as they say. She's just a natural at the classics, honey. And, of course, you don't need a microphone, do you?
no, I don't.
Honey, you are hot. Okay, you just take... Oh, that is so hot. You got a little pocket. That's great. Okay. Take it away. This is my sister Willie, man, in case you don't know. She's going to do her thing.
Sorry, y'all. I've been a little flustered today. I had to deal with a lot of technical difficulties, so you'll have to excuse me. I know. Well, women glow in the South. Today's selection is a piece I think I did the first time I ever came up, but I felt that it needed a kind of reprieve or what? I don't know. A repeat.
Look at me for those words.
Yeah, a repeat. In any event, it's Queen Anne from Richard III. And this man was a son of a bitch. So just a minute. Just that. Too much powder always happens.
busy keeping that glow.
Someone's got to. Yeah. No, you're not. Okay, there it goes.
We have to go to reruns.
Nobody said that about you last month, Millie, when you were a crab. Okay. You ready? I'm almost there. No, you always eat chewing gum too, and I don't use that. That's your answer for everything. Okay, you ready? All right. When he that is my husband now came to me as I followed Henry's course, when scarce the blood was well washed from his hands, which issued from my other angel husband, and that dear saint which then I weeping followed. Oh, when I say I looked on Richard's face, this was my wish. Be thou, quoth I, accursed, for making me so young, so old a widow. And when thou west, let sorrow haunt thy bed, and be thy wife, if any be so mad, made more miserable by the life of thee than thou hast made me by my dear Lord's death. Lo, ere I could repeat this curse again, within so small a time, my woman's heart grossly grew captive to his honeyed words, and proved the subject of mine own soul's curse. For never yet 1 hour one hour in his bed did I enjoy the golden view of sleep, but with his timorous dreams lie still awake.
Those little chaps are going to have to become all right, man. Really knocks them out again with her classics. You know, she auditioned for that Romeo and Juliet, and they gave it to that stupid TV bitch. What's her name? What's her name? That lady, you know. That's so gross. I mean, come on. I mean, Willie could have done it in a hot second. You know, they got to fly in some hot shot from somewhere else. It makes me look cute. They probably paying her $1 zillion. Hell. Anyways. Don't y'all think Willie would have been much hotter up there? There we go. That's our little Juliet. You know it. She was hot. Going up there, they wanted to see a resume. You know, I wrote her up a nice little recommendation. I didn't know that she had to have a photo and everything, too. Oh, well. I tell you, honey, next time we're going to knock them dead. We're going to knock them dead, honey. All right, well, I think without further ado. Oh, you wrote your own name? Okay.
I did.
Oh, aren't these cool, you guys?
Yeah.
I got them from my last boyfriend.
By coincidence, his name was Harry.
Oh, you. All right, Monk, honey.
Sweetie.
Where are you? All right, Monk. Oh, you're going to do the music. I'm going to bring up right now an Orchid Show favorite. This is Stephen Elston, also known as Monk, the Wandering Wizard. Who, thank you, honey. I tell you, those two work as a team. Thank you very much for doing that, Chief. Thanks. Okay, good. Okay. I always like to gussy things up a little, you know, make them nice. Okay, Stephen, honey, you want to put your timer down here? You know, I don't know, those of you who have seen Stephen before, he's kind of an escape art, He's an escape artist, and he's broke dance out of straitjackets, and what was the other one he did? You guys, the rope. Okay, the rope, and you know, he's hot, okay? And today, he's gonna get out of, I'm gonna need a couple of volunteers. How many you want?
2.
If I have 2 people,
All right, you all just, okay, come on, don't rush, don't rush. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. Let's bring them on up. Let's hear it for Gary. Oh, here we got one. Okay, come on, one. We'll find you. Come on, Gary, come on. This guy's a cool guy, man. He's been up here before. He was up here before with his boyfriend, just strapping him in that straitjacket, remember? Okay, what's this? Oh, we're opening. You know, I should have jailed one of these lights. I hate it when it's all so wide. You guys looking hot up there. You tell them, honey. All right, you all want to introduce yourselves? Wait.
Put a plug in for that.
All right. Oh, here. Okay. Hi. And your name is?
Gary.
Okay. This is Stephen. They've just met. This is awfully nice. Wow. Check it out. Did you do that yourself?
No. I have another one like this.
How do you wash it?
Very carefully. Will I?
All right. Good answer. Okay. And your name is?
My name is Doug.
All right, Doug. All right, let's have a hand for Doug and Gary. Okay, and this here's the timer as we've seen. What the heck is this thing for?
That's a knife. Careful, that's a sharp blade.
Oh,
I will explain that. First, what happened? I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. When 3 minutes are up, this is what's going to happen.
Y'all hear that?
You got that? Okay. Timer's going to be set for 3 minutes. I'm going to allow myself to be chained, shackled, and cuffed, and then sealed in this plastic bag. Gary, while I'm explaining other things, why don't you examine this bag, see if there's any other holes besides the main opening.
I'm trying to think funny.
This is shackled on my wrist. Now, unfortunately, folks, this is not a full view escape. The curtain will be closed once I'm sealed in the bag. Hold on. I want to save you the gruesome agonies that I will be going through in case I suffocate.
Oh my God. Well, honey, you let us know if you do that, okay?
Yes. When I blow my last breath, I will scream. Gary will come running in with this knife to cut me free.
Don't cut yourself on your way. Remember, hold the blade down when you're running.
There's nobody back here to help me. There will be nobody back there to help me.
All right,
this is my death defier.
Doug, honey, you want to check around to make sure no one's back there? Okay.
If Houdini were alive today, may he rest in peace. He died 1926 on Halloween night, and I'd like to pay tribute to him with a death defier. If he were alive today, or if plastic bags were invented in his time, he would be doing this.
I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
All right, are you satisfied? The bag is a genuine article. Please,
big,
do not go home, do not go anywhere and try this. This is very dangerous. You can suffocate in the bag.
Listen to the man. He's a professional.
That's true. I have in my pocket some locks, some keys, with cream cheese.
Honey, I just take the locks. You keep the rest
Gary,
of it.
as long as you're holding the bag, would you take this marker, sign your name, take a mark on the bag somewhere, near the middle or near the bottom.
What's he supposed to
There's
write?
a marker. I want you to mark it.
Right.
Put your name, whatever.
Gary plus
Doug,
Maggie.
you mark it?
Equals love. Gary was here.
All right, Gary, while he's doing that, you just grab and pull.
Nice, Doug.
Give this a twist, see if it slides at all.
You've been writing your name long?
Is that moving? That's locked on there. Okay.
Very nice.
Here's the key. Unlock that lock.
Pay close attention.
And hold that on. Unlock that lock.
Jesus, ain't no one ever gonna
What the hell is this? Doug, would you do me a favor? Would you take this bag onto this first step up here?
I tell you, ain't no one ever gonna steal your bag.
Don't want the pennies right. Okay. Open it up. Fix it so I can step in. I also have 2 pieces of tape here on the side. We'll get to that in a moment. Millie, when I'm sealed in the bag and the curtain is closed, all I need for you to do is flip this switch.
You got it.
Step
You
back.
got it, Mom.
We would like all of you to watch the second hand as it goes around and let me count out time for me. Let me know when 2 minutes are left, 1 minute is left, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and do a countdown from 10.
but you gonna shoot off? Yeah.
You never know.
Don't burn your tiles, baby.
That's illegal in Boston.
What do you know
Gary,
about Boston?
put this knife in the same place. This very sharp blade. Do not cut yourself.
Remember, run with the blade down, like I said.
And you can stand off on the side over here. Not yet. When I'm in the bag. If the timer's on, you can stand off on the side. So you can listen for me to scream, okay? Then just stand right over here.
He's such a looker, it's a shame to put him on the side, ain't it? I say, keep him right here in the light. Keep him right here.
I'll step in the bag. Don't pull it up yet because we got more to go. These are going to go on my ankles. So put the bag down.
That's
Gary,
nice.
you got those locks while you're down there. Goes on my ankles. Goes around. Yeah, go ahead. Get down there. Put the chain around and put the lock on as tight as you can.
The tension is mounting.
Give Doug the other lock and he'll do the other ankle.
Oh,
He lost the lock.
oh, Gary, man.
No, that's this lock.
Okay, what's going on here? This is really weird. Where'd it go? Come on,
Put it
man.
in your pocket.
Want me to check? There it is. Oh. I don't think we should let Doug come up anymore. I think he's trying to... Me too. Ugh. I like this new race stage. I could do the whole damn show from my own booty.
Doug, got this around the ankles. Lock.
Good thing you wore clean socks, huh?
Yeah, they got special for tonight.
You know, the waitress has this same thing on, Monk. What is this?
No, she has a Star of David, which is 6 points. This is a pentacle, which is 5 points.
Is that Satan?
This is a, no. Lauren, as I wear it with a single point up, is a symbol of magic. 2 points up, that's
Okay.
a symbol of Satan because the 2 horns go in there.
Okay, I believe him. Y'all believe him?
I studied it.
Well, then what about that waitress? Is that a Satan one she's wearing? Ain't nobody gonna answer me on that? We don't know if we got some kind of devil worshiper serving us. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. I get that. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's one set of keys. Where's the other set? Is there a set of keys on
Doug,
that
man,
table?
this guy's absconding with stuff. I think we got a kleptomaniac helping out here. Honey, turn around. Let me
All
check.
right, Doug. Hold this set of keys and hold the
It's like they do in the
Here we go.
movies.
Doug, unlock this lock. Very good. Okay, this is Siberian transport chain. Using Siberian.
Where'd you buy it, Monk? In Siberia?
This goes around the wrist. I'll show you how I'll get it started for you.
They sell those on the L?
All right, would you pull tight on that? All right, bring it up around my
Well,
right.
don't hurt
the
him,
other
man.
wrist.
Last
Bring it
time
up
you
the
were
other way.
so-
Bring it up the other way. Doug. Bring it up that way.
Good job,
See that,
Doug. Good job.
Loop there. Put it through the loop. Don't put the lock on. Put it through the loop. Thread it through the loop.
We picked the man
Pull it
for the
tight.
job.
Pull it tight. Now, bring it up as far as you can.
Don't
Bring it up
hurt
as far as
him.
you can. Put the lock through that and the furthest length that you can.
We ain't got no insurance, okay? We're kind of cool about this. So what's the deal? Did he get left on there?
No, he's gonna take.
Then how the heck you getting out of there?
No. Give Gary the keys in his pocket. All right, Gary,
We got a
the
mime helping out. Put him in a
These are
wall.
genuine police thumb cuffs. All right. Give him a squeeze.
Oh, listen to him groan. Do it again. Thumb cuffs.
These are used on hardened criminals. Okay, bring the bag up. Gary, that's it. Over on the far side of the timer, there are 2 strips of tape. Take them carefully off the timer and bring them over. Because once they're down in the bag,
So wait, does your head go in here?
my whole body goes in there.
Wait a minute. You ain't got any air holes?
No air holes.
I got the knife, don't worry.
All right, man. That's it. I ain't responsible.
Get
Oh,
the top
man,
together,
this ain't
and
good.
about 2 inches from the top, wrap the tape around. What? About 2 inches from the top. Just give it a twist like you would a garbage bag.
How's it feeling there, Monk?
Kind of tight.
You ready? You got it?
Yeah.
How's that?
Fine.
Okay.
Hook.
Don't be so rough on him.
Got my hair in there.
Oh, his hair.
All right, fine. Go ahead. You know. Go ahead.
Taping you.
How the heck you
2 pieces?
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
get out of this.
All right, now take. Step out from behind the curtain. Go out front.
Okay, rotate.
Set the timer.
Music.
I've got 3 minutes. Close the curtain. Not close.
Why don't you two gentlemen dance for us,
Are we at 10? Oh, 15. Okay, get ready to count down. Okay, here we go. But you might have a couple seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give them a minute. Let's just do this.
Can you find your signature or your mark on the badge? Right here.
Doggy's signature.
Anyone got an O2 mask? Monk, you have endeared yourself to the show and tell. Look at there's the hearts. Doug and Gary, forever.
Tape's coming off. Is that your mark?
Yeah.
Tape's coming off. Are the locks and chains still in there? Are they still locked? With the exception of the thumb cuffs? Thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. Doug, thank you. Let's give these guys a round of applause.
Let's hear it for our lovely gentlemen. Gary, thank you
announce them on your table.
Oh, it's kinda weird.
Harvest Moon Festival. I will be there doing my straitjacket routine. The only man in the world who breakdances his way out of a straitjacket.
It's hot.
I'll be doing a 50-foot rope challenge escape. I can get out in less time than it takes someone to tie me up.
He's done that here.
And I'm going to float a human body on the back of a chair.
How about it? That'll have to be the next thing we have here. This will be Saturday at the Harvest Moon Festival, and it's to benefit, what is it, homeless women?
No, this is housing opportunities for women is the organization, and it's going to be at the Broadway Armory, Broadway and Thorndale.
Oh, they had a tie fest there last week. It was good. I love them little things on a stick with the peanut butter. It's so good. It's so good.
There's going to be music, food. Minnie Minoso is going to be there signing autographs.
Oh, that's from the song, right?
White Sox.
Thank you all very much.
I'd rather tip for Mark and, go down and check them out at the Harvest Moon Festival at the Broadway Armory. All right, that was great, man. We're gonna keep doing it again. Everybody have a piece of candy and relax while we get set up there for Tony. Tony, you want the curtains open or closed? Where are you? It's visually kind of nice to have it closed, don't you think?
Yes.
Well, it depends on what you think. You're the artist. You're the talent, as you say.
Sugar baby,
Yeah, we got it out too, man. We got this all. Do you do a regular? Where are you? You do a regular show now?
Movie review show.
Oh, he does movie reviews. That's right, on the loop. And he's just an all-around cool guy, kind of a Renaissance man. You know what I'm saying? He does everything. Tony Fitzpatrick. Read it out there. I got it. Careful, my drink's over there. And I'm going to turn off these lights for you. Are you all set over there? Okay. Do you know how to turn off these lights?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. All right. I think Tony is the hot spur. I've been watching him look at her. She was like, you got your own apartment, honey? Do you? You got a car? Oh, you don't have your own apartment. That's all right, honey. You don't need it. Okay, well, I'm going to bring out without further ado. It's all right. Okay, Mr. Tony Fitzpatrick, let's have a big fat round of applause.
I don't know about turning the lights off in here. Y'all be goosing each other.
You know how we are here.
I'm just going to read a couple poems from my next book. It'll be out December 1st. It's called The Heart Angels. And I'll focus those in. Good. I really like this dramatic lighting. Yeah. You can see like the shine off my lack of hair real well.
Glow here, honey. It's glow. So like
Glow? Is that what we call it?
That's right. Billy told me.
Mom, I went bald. I glow now. First poem is about Coney Island. First there were the sailors and the bathers and over 1 million light bulbs screaming on an ocean corner. A jazz for the eyes, a murder-lighted electric song. Rejoice, a new playground, tin whistle beautiful, lay down, low down beautiful, magic coin and peacock feather beautiful. Ghost horses painted with candy blood, leaping and dancing in sleepwalk rhythm, harder and faster at midnight. And the calliope breaks and shows its tattoos and sings like a coke-happy whore. No pyramids, no pharaohs, little Egypt never danced here. A one-armed man wishing for a fastball, wishing for the wind to blow down one sweet honey of a Denny McLean fastball so he can knock the teeth out of the mocking puppet and go home broke and happy with a stuffed animal. Talking love drunk, talking to the wind, one on a fastball. The biker girl waits in line for the cyclone under a bloodshot sky. She touches her tattoos and climbs onto the roller coaster and holds on like a lover learning to fly. She drops and hits the sky like lightning, and she hears circus music, and for the first time she sings. And the sailors mill about the shooting gallery like gangsters, shoot out the stars, spelled out in Italian lights. The sailors stare at the automatic BB guns like hyenas hungry for sparks. They play skee-ball. They're all trying to win the wax Elvis head. They stand on the boardwalk, pissing over the rail, hissing their names into the sand. An old man with an accordion and a dead monkey on his lap runs his finger over the lifeless animal's ribs like a blind man playing a tiny piano. The monkey starved on bumper cars and Ferris wheels. The monkey starved on all the neon. The old man lights his cigarette and looks into the ember until it turns to ash. He plays Spanish eyes like a dirge. And mourners, barefoot and hungry, throw crab traps out into the surf and drag up beer cans and rubbers. The wonder wheel turns at their backs. Pink neon washes the waves, and the tide pukes up mussel shells empty and black. And a broken-hearted girl aims her pistol at the tin swans and dummies and shoots fast to win a plaster Virgin Mary, one of 100 hanging from the booth like slaughtered pigs. The statue has a heart wrapped in thorns, and beneath the vibrate her feet it says mercy. And a gang boy walks by the hot dog stand with boxing gloves on his hands like giant candy apples loaded with poison. His coat says Brooklyn 69ers, live to ride, ride to live. He lifts his gloves to his face and kisses them like Judas. And the albino boy stands sacred and scared with a handful of dead red carnations. He looks up at the Ferris wheel and sees the Walendas walking on air, and he screams at them, I'm wheels, I'm lightning, I'm a snake made of nail, I'm a nickel-plated thoroughbred, I'm every diamond, I'm the whole sideshow. And the Walendas billow into clouds and fall away. And the albino walks to the ocean and lays his flowers on the waves and whispers, Scotty, beam me up, the Three Stooges are dead. We did it right this time. Good. Okay, now we go to Elvis.
These are Tony's drawings.
Yeah. We're gonna, the book has got most of these drawings in it. It'll be like 25 drawings and 20 poems. With all this Elvis bullshit that's been going on this summer, I can validate the suspicions of the rumor. He's dead. If they dug him up, they might just find bones and a pair of sideburns, but he is dead. But I never knew till this summer, I spent some time in Memphis, that he had a twin brother, and that his brother died at birth. And his mother used to, whenever he did something wrong, his mother would say, that's Jesse, you know, that's your twin. And I imagine it had a detrimental effect on him. This one's for Elvis. You can turn it to Elvis anytime you want. I'm filling here. I'm waiting for you, all right? Okay, keep going. Fuck it, I'll just start. This poem's called Memphis Ghosts. The melon field was all lit up for night picking, for harvest, with little lights that looked like a loner's semaphore from far away. Elvis walked through the field cursing his broken truck. He was still dead, and he had a body full of new tattoos. He drove a truck now, and he was searching for the ghost of his dead twin, Jesse. He figured Jesse's ghost had to be somewhere between Tupelo and Memphis, and he would search every shadow and every bus. He would search every cab of every Peterbilt truck, and the eyeshadow of every moon. And if it felt like rain, he would search the pines and the cottonwoods, the culverts and under bridges. Elvis looked down at the red mud around his feet. It was as red and warm as the blood of the soldiers and slaves that died here, mud for growing and dying for, the bloody cradle and mother of the South. He touched the inky maps on his chest. They still had little yellow welts around the stripes, and the stars were still bright white. He rubbed his nipples, still sore from the tattoo needles. He stared off at the DeSoto Bridge, the 2 miles of steel girders and loops that link Memphis and Arkansas like mother and child. He wouldn't go near Memphis, he thought. Not even to peek into the window of the Hideaway or Sun Records. Not even to rub his hand on the stone of his mother's grave. Not even to see his Cadillacs or his old Les Paul. He wanted only to find Jesse's ghost and to reach out across the whistling miles and graves between them. Elvis felt the wind and the fireflies waft through him. He heard the music of far-off crickets and toads, greyhounds and combine tractors, of crop dusters and burning leaves, of dragonflies and swaying signs. He heard long ago choruses from slave ships and gospels singing their ways into the field on wavy grain stalks. He felt Jesse in the moaning night's chill, his other half, close as skin and common as dirt. Elvis stuck the end of a weed into his mouth and squinted his eyes, reading the melon field, searching its darknesses for the shadow he'd waited his whole life and death for. The ghost of a slave found him and took his hand. In it he pushed a cotton spur and closed Elvis's fist until the spur drew blood. The blood flowed out slow and sickly, yellow and thick. The ghost squeezed harder and the poisoned blood was gone. The ghost cried and washed Elvis with his spit and his tears, and he handed him the infant. Elvis looked down at Jesse, the memory of his kindest mirror. He sat in the melon field with Jesse cradled in his arms and told him everything. The honky-tonks, the cars, the women, the painkillers, the Cadillacs, the midnights, the movies, the hotels, the gold and the heartbreak. Elvis told Jesse of their mother and the quilt she made, the red patches, the silver trim, the blue patches and the cross stitches, and the pieces of yarn too short to save and too beautiful to throw away. I'm going to read one more. This poem's about Babe Ruth. If I could be one person in history, I'd probably be him. He's the only guy who can play 40 pounds overweight and be the best, so I like him. This poem's called Bambino. Even walking away on those stick legs and that fat ass, Babe Ruth had more presence than Pete Rose and every one of his hits all put together. He trained on bananas and beer. He smoked cigars in the dugout. He could have been a bartender, a truck driver, a strong-arm guy, one of us. Except he had the magic. He could hit. The orphanage, other kids called him nigger lips. In the locker room, Leo DeRocher stole his watch. Old men still point to the center field fence 50 years ago the way Babe did, and they are as sure of that hit as they were of VE Day or the Depression. He said hello and a lame child stood. He stood old and cancerous in Yankee Stadium, and everywhere hands and faces and cheers and joy stood with him. George Herman Ruth was 40 pounds overweight his whole career. He ate hot dogs between innings. Meaty hands, meaty face, he was slow. And it took baseball 40 years to catch him. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right, Steve, can you plug in the line, honey? All right, Tony Fitzpatrick. That was great. Thanks, Tony. He's got that book coming out, as he said, and he also is. Some of his stuff is he does all those. Wheeler, you are a dream beyond that. He does his drawings on slate and little slates, and he's got some of them right now at the Beacon Street Gallery. It's his first show in Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah.
He put a cigarette out in some critic's wine glass and pissed him off. He couldn't get a show here for ages. Then he showed him he went to New York and busted ass. Anyways, but there are things, there's little cards back there, but if you want to see his stuff live and look at it real, it's at Beacon Street, which is Beacon and Wilson, in between Montrose.
4520 North Beacon.
Oh, thank you. I tell you, she's right there with me. 4520 North Beacon is where it is exactly. And it's a good show in general. There's a lot of good stuff up there. You know, we went and saw some art, and it was good. We wore these dance dresses and stuff. Okay, you know, that's kind of all we have tonight. Gosh, it was a nice show, if I may say so. I liked everything tonight. It was good. Thank you all. And I want to thank everybody who came. Oh, we have a mailing list with which, honey?
Honey, it's on the table.
What table? Oh, that's not mine. That's Lime Jack's. Could you do that for me? Could you give me a little pad of paper over there?
Sure,
pen?
in a second.
Thank you. Okay. I tell you, get more bees with honey. I learned that. Well, anyway, so I have a mailing list, which if you guys don't get the cards I send out every month, you should sign up on it. Willie's going to put it right there at the farm. And I want to thank somebody's daughters and Melissa Strong and Intermission and the Open Mic. All those great people, Paula Killen and Julianne.
Gary.
And of course Willie, and of course Gary and Doug, who helped out with Monk, one of our favorites, and Tony Fitzpatrick. You hear them on the loop on Friday mornings, right? You do the movie reviews with Buzz.
Friday afternoon on Stephen Gary's.
I knew that. Friday afternoon on Stephen Gary's show. Well, you know, it ain't US 99, you know what I'm saying. But Friday afternoon, you know, and he's, but you know, we're working on a little thing, you know, I'm working on that single and stuff, and you know, he's connected with the radio business now, so you never know, right? Okay.
Just get us some wax, we'll put it on Millie.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. We got, you know, the bake sale didn't turn out like we thought it would, you know, but we were only $2 from being in the hole, you know. I mean, sugar ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, we didn't reach that $1,500 goal.
Spend money to make money, honey.
Right, which is what Willie told me when we bought all those damn ingredients. You know what I said? Why don't we just buy some of them, you know, Sanyo cookies, or what are they called? You know, that yo-yos, or they have the bears on them. You know, those kind of cookies, 2 syllables. And, you know, but no. But that's okay, because it was the right way to do it. And, you know, we got some other things happening. You know, I met a guy, and he said he was wanting to help me out, you know. He's like a night watchman over at this record place. And I seen some credit cards in his wallet and everything. You know what I'm saying? And don't people tell you nothing if they don't mean it, now do they? No way. So you never, Tony, we're going to have that waxed you any day now. All right. So I'm just going to do a little number. Close the show. This has been a favorite here at the Orchid Show. And it's, of course, you know, jelly beans on a china plate. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be doing it for my last time ever, but I have a feeling it'll be back after November. Hold on, I got to find out. We changed the word. I just got to find out.
Feel free to talk.
That's so mean.
I know, but you gotta do it.
Honey, you gotta be mean, right? Right. Okay. Things look nice. All right, so here we go. And y'all know how I wrote this song. Some of you, are there new people here tonight?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for coming, you guys. And don't forget to sign up. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Okay, there you go, satisfied customer.
Right.
Thank you for hanging on to my wine while you were here. Well, then, for those of you who ain't heard how I wrote this song, I'm just gonna say it, okay? Okay, here we go. I was, it's kind of funny. I was having breakfast one morning, and real hot, real scorcher. And I'm sitting there, you know, having my breakfast, and I look into the cream bowl, right? And I see 3 dead flies floating around. 2 horse flies and a house fly. Now that ain't common. I realized it was a sign right there. I dropped my fork and my knife. I picked up a pencil and wrote down this next song right there on the placemat. It's called Eating Jelly Beans on a China Plate. Now I'm going to send it out to that special someone. You know who you are. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that flower. Must have fell off there. That's nice. Somebody's daughter's still out there? You guys want a bag? Okay. Gussied up a bit. Okay, here we go. Mr. Reagan, your jelly beans are sweet, and Nancy, your china is neat, but down at the mission, we got nothing to eat.
skin and bones, and Granny just sits and moans while you two primp and pose on TV. Well, Chris has been an addict since '9, Bobby since he lost his farm. Dabney ain't seen her kids in 7 years. Mr. Reagan, your jelly beans are sweet, and Nancy, your china is neat. But down at the mission, we got nothing to eat. You two drink your punch, discussing our lives over brunch, treating us like we're some kind of hors d'oeuvre. A little more pate, eating poor people tartare. Don't forget to floss when you're done. Mr. Reagan, screwed it up. Mister, you know, I had it all planned out. Damn it, I rehearsed it in my car. Shit, I hate it when that happens. I'm trying to be hot, you know. Okay, here we go. Keep with the flow, though. Keep with it. Okay, keep the energy going. Okay, I learned that. That's all. Okay, here we go. Mr. Bush, your rhetoric is sweet. And Barbara, your hairdo is cheap. Mother or what? Something right here. I swear, I'm surprised she still got her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Or which one? How did that go? Or him got his eyes? Something like that. You know, something right there. You know what I'm saying? But at least you don't wear as fancy dresses as Nancy. You know. I mean, yeah, I could let Nancy borrow some of my threads. You know, she could just call me up. You know, I don't think they go over so well in the White House though. All that bullshit. Well, anyway, you know, I hate it when I get bitter in front of people. I'm just gonna get back to what I was saying. Okay, Barbara, your hair. Okay, here we go. But down at the mission, we got nothing to eat. I guess that's all we have. Too bad. I'd like to hang here all night with you guys. Oh God, I know. Come on over to my place. Well, thanks again for coming out. Next month we have, what do we have? I think, you know, I haven't gotten it completely secured yet, but I think we got us one hot belly dancer. She is, I saw her last night, she was just out there shaking.